Alright, we are at London Heathrow. We're gonna go over to Amsterdam. I promised myself I'm not gonna fly out today again, but I thought, yeah, let me just fly back to Amsterdam just for the fun of it, and I'm just gonna record it as we go. I'm not gonna go into details. I'm just gonna load the FMC, load the fuel. We already started up, and we're gonna get out of here, and we'll see how it goes. She looks very nice. I'm glad we have something else to fly now, a Boeing. Yeah. Okay, let's get into the cockpit and let's set up. Okay, we're gonna need, fuel-wise, we're gonna need 5 tons to get to Amsterdam. Let's get that going. Fuel, we're gonna need 5 tons. We're running in kilograms. That's it. Payload. Let's see, 70, 53.7, forward cargo, arc cargo. Yeah, we'll go with that. That looks not too bad. Okay, let's go FMC. Ocean Eat. We at London Heathrow. Echo Golf Lima Lima. We're gonna worry about the stand. We already aligned.
Blue 1 Delta, contact departure, goodbye. Departure by Blue 1 Delta.
We're going over to Echo Tel Alpha Mike. I've got a company route that I downloaded from SimBrief that we're gonna use. We're gonna type everything in, it's not necessary. Just put it in your Pmdg flight plans folder. You download the Pmdg flight plan specific for the Pmdg from SimBrief, then you can just import it. So we go Echo Golf Lima Lima, Echo Hotel Alpha Mike, company route, activate, execute. We're gonna go off runway 27, right?
This is 136, contact departure day. Departure day is 136.
Execute again. Let's do departure. We're gonna need it's the Bravo Papa Kilo 7 Foxtrot departure, no transition, execute route. Let's put in our flight plan, flight number KLM 890. Let's go to our legs page. That looks good. That looks good. Let's do our arrival into Amsterdam. That's going to be the Red 1 Alpha. And we're going to do 18 right, I think. 18 right. And it's going to be the Sugul transition. Execute that. Go route. Let's go legs. Let's just see what's cooking here.
Bravo Foxtrot, contact departure,
Okay, we've got Spikerbo hold. I know this. Let's go delete. We don't want. We're going to go from Sukkel straight to arrival. We're not going to fly to Spikerbo on the VOR. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to delete. I'm going to delete Spikerbo as well. And we're going to do that like that. We're going to execute that. And then it's vector through our, yes. Okay, initial cruise altitude
Etihad 74, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, Etihad 74.
is going to be,
Following calm, runway 28.
guys must excuse me now, I must first look now because I don't know what is that going to be. Let's just check quickly. It says 29,000 feet. That's a bit high. 29, 27. Let's go 25,000. 250. Let's do it the proper way. Light level 250.
Etihad 74.
Zero fuel weight. We plan on using about 2 tons. Our reserve is going to be about 2 tons. Our costing deck is going to be 35.
Contact departure, bye.
Contact departure, Etihad 74, bye-bye.
And let's just check our, what is our cruise wind's going to be. Our cruise wind's going to be 250 at 60. Quite high, quite windy. Our transition altitude, yeah, you can clear that. Transition altitude 6,000 feet.
Moonraker 7896, roger, line up runway 16 via intersection Echo 2.
Yeah, don't worry about that, we'll handle that. That looks all set to me. We can derate with light. We can do climb 1, take off 1.
Helvetic 103, connect apron.
We're going to go flaps 5.
11.855,
Center of gravity is going to be 22.7. Now with speed is going to be 120, 123, 130. And that looks good to me. Our trim is going to be 5.5 basically.
Tower, Helvetic 103 approaching runway 28 on Juliet.
Helvetic 103 on Juliet, cross runway 28, contact apron, Monta 1.755.
Fuel warning comes on because we've got nothing in the center tanks. Put them off.
5 and Juliet Alpha, Helvetic 103.
Okay, let's quickly set the trim.
Moonraker 7896, wind 300 degrees, 2 knots, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 16, Moonraker 7.
Just confirm it's runway 16.
I send runway 1.
I think that'll do. We're going to go flaps 5.
Moonraker 7896, contact departure, bye-bye.
Flaps is moving.
Sounds good, I send Moonraker 789.
RTO on the brakes.
Lufthansa 12 for Romeo, nee, aber grüezi, winds 310 degrees, 5 knots,
That
runway 14.
looks better on the trim.
Lufthansa 12 for Romeo, runway 14, this left.
It looks all fine.
Lufthansa 12 for Romeo.
We're gonna need
1.855 bis gleich.
the weather radar.
Romeo 11855.
I'm gonna put the rain on because it's heavy on frames. We're gonna need, I want data, and I want that. And our QNH is 1014. Just one up.
Recover hello again at the airport.
Before for Quebec Tower on taxiway.
Righty, we're gonna go 250.
Decimal 7555.
On taxiway Juliet, cross runway 28 and contact apron 121755. Bye. Yesterday, 447.
Delta connect
250 set. Takeoff speed
11855.
is V1 at 130. Oh, it looks fine. Okay, now reference speeds have changed. We just clear them, load them again. It's going to be 134.
Tower 65 for Delta again. Juliet, runway 28.
154 set. Flight directors is on. Our heading is going to be plus minus 270. Our flaps need another notch. On top, we're going to go 250 for the pressurization. Landing altitude is basically 0 in Amsterdam. We're gonna put this on the lakes page. And let me just confirm something.
Connect apron 121.855.
121.855 LCV 44 Quebec.
Climb, altitude 250, cruise 250, descend. That looks good.
Europa 1676. Contact departure, goodbye. Departure, bye bye, Europa 1.
Okay, we'll fill this in when we get closer. So let's go back to performance. And let's check it overhead. Seatbelt signs can come on. All of that is off. We can go continuous on the ignition. The rest of the lights look fine to me. We can go transponder to TARA. We're not on a network. Flying on VATSIM or Aveo. TCAS is on. And we're gonna push back. I've got this pushback plugin, but it doesn't work quite right because I've got a mod or something that's conflict, but we're gonna use it in any case. Pre-planned pushback. Take a second to load. Okay, we want pushback to here. That'll do.
Well, we've got some 28 for 230 degrees, sorry, 21 knots, costing 28 at the moment, and for 3224 degrees, 25 knots, costing.
The pushback truck by me doesn't want to cooperate, so we're just going to do invisible pushback.
And for runway 34? It's the same. Niner 4 Foxtrot, sorry, sound alone, and up runway 32 at this point, ready?
Hello, line up to the right, 32, and we are ready to start.
KLM Niner 4 Foxtrot, roger, wind 230 degrees, 28 knots, costing 38, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
Runway 32, clear takeoff, KLM Niner Foxtrot.
We are here by Anybuild's London Heathrow, and you're using AIG's traffic, so the frames can be a bit daunting here, but doesn't look too bad. We still
KLM Niner 4 Foxtrot, contact departure, goodbye.
moving, and it's not struggling too much, so we're almost done with the pushback.
6 November Delta, out on all, line up runway 32, report ready.
Line up runway 32 and report to the 56 number.
Alrighty, so let's get into cockpit and get going.
29 knots, costing up to 41, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
Got some custom views set up. Here's basically our route that we're gonna fly. Let's zoom in a bit. Let's get taxi. Runway turn-offs on. We're gonna release the parking brake. And we can start taxiing. Let me just get my rudder pedals here.
Costing up to 35 knots. Runway 28, clear the land.
Runway 28, clear to land اتحاد 39 Bravo.
It's a bit twitchy on the taxi. If you can see, it must be small little inputs, otherwise he's a bit sensitive. Oh, we've got a lot of traffic. There's Heathrow. I suppose what else do you expect? Well, let's just see what we can do, yeah? Oh. So we're very light. Now we've got our Airbus A350 coming in here. Oh, these things are still doing the dance. Still a lot of trouble with AI and Microsoft Flight Simulator. As you can see, we're doing the cha-cha. It's going to be a bit loud now. I'll speak to you when we're on the runway again. I'm going to do an intersected departure. Oh, let's go before this Airbus hits us. Air Canada, I think. 7879. Almost bumped us. Very rude of him. Okay, what we need to do, because these things are not going to dance till they forever, I think we have to get out of here. We'll have to ride through this Airbus in front of us so we can do an intersection departure. I think that's what we're going to do. Otherwise we're never going to get out of here. So excuse this.
The wind is at the moment 230 degrees, 24 knots, costing 38.
It's a bit loud now with the AI.
3477, now fully ready for departure.
Bit of 2477, Roger, wind 240 degrees, 20 knots, costing 29 knot, runway 32 clear for takeoff.
Don't know why, what they're waiting for, because there's nothing. I think it's that A350 1000 of BA that's causing the trouble there. It's blocking everyone. But we're not going to worry about that. We're going to line up and we can get out of here. Just want to taxi in position, then we'll get all the lights on.
Beta 3477, contact departure, goodbye.
Thank you so long, Beta 3477.
This is 152 Quebec, very tower grade, set up runway 28, report ready. 152 Quebec, line up
Okay, I'm just going to stop there. Alrighty. Flaps is set. All of that is set. Let's get the landing lights on. We can get the taxi lights. Those things off. Let's get the strobes going. Table lights off. That's on. That's all. Let's ding the cabin. Tell them we're ready to go. We're runway heading 269. And that looks all good. Auto throttle is armed. Okay, let's get out of here. Let me just position myself properly. A bit back. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Let's pull them up. About 40%, and we toga.
Airspeed alive. 80 knots.
Power hello again, advise 3 for November.
AWC for November, Tower.
Could you give me another wind 3000 please for runway 32?
On to the flight directors. Positive climb, gear going up.
Copy 320, confirmed.
260 degrees, 23 knots, and up, gusting up to 34 knots.
Roger, thank you.
She wants to climb like a rocket. Let's bug up. 210 knots about. Keep runway heading.
Emirates 87 Heavy, ILX 28. Emirates 87 Heavy, East Tower, hello. Winds 240 degrees, 27 knots.
Crack the flaps.
Runway 28, level land, vacate to the left. And,
now we can go LNAV, VNAV. Okay, let's put that on. I've got a bug with this thing always, but let me clean up, then we'll do that. Just gonna put VS in here. Climb like a rocket. Let's just bring her down a bit. 2000 feet's fine. I'll get the VNAV now going. Let me just, after takeoff checks. Okay, we flaps up. We can do, let's do 10 to 10 just for now. We'll go VNAV now. My turn-offs can come off. Our continuous can come off. And we can synco heading for now. We're up and running. Let me go to the FMC quickly. Let's go cruise. Let's go flight level 250.
5,000 feet. 5,000, Emirates 87.
Execute. It is to flight level here as well. Sometimes it's full of, it's a bug. got it from Flight Sim X days. Execute. Go back.
Emirates 87, contact arrival 120.750.
120.750 Emirates 87.
I don't know. The VNAV is full of. Look. Yeah. Doesn't want to engage for some kind of reason, but we're on our way.
Tower, wind 240 degrees, 26 knots, costing 35, runway 28, clear to land.
Runway 28, clear to land, Missile 449er.
Let me try something.
To the left, runway 16 is available.
But before I do that,
Packet into the left and copy Missile 449er.
we're gonna have a look outside.
Tower, hello again, Emirates 87, ILS 3.
Oh, we're on our way.
Hello, Emirates 87.
Got a VNAV bug, I don't know why we got that. I'm gonna try and engage it now again. But we're flying. Nice wing view for you. Over London. On our way to Amsterdam. There's lots of clouds about. Like the wing flex, check it out there. Very nice.
449, follow center mid to first proceed, direct climb and maintain 5,000 feet.
Promise approach proceed and climb and maintain 5,000 feet, Missile 449er.
Know what master caution we have. Why do we have? It's got a problem with this, the altitude. I had it earlier today as well, but then I got it to work. Let me just check again if I can.
0750, Missile 449er.
Flight level 250, otherwise we're going to change the flight level. Check altitude restriction. Yeah, execute. Let's go flight level 230. It moans about because I think it's maybe so can't achieve. I think now there we go. Execute. I can achieve. It seems like flight level 230. Let's get that in now. See what. Now we've got a message again. What's your problem?
Emirates 87, wind 240 degrees, 25 knots, gusting 30, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 28, Emirates 87.
Check altitude target. What is this? Do anyone got an idea? Let me know. Because let me try it again here.
Device 34 what's the current wind? We have now 240 degrees, 24 knots, gusting 35.
I don't know what.
Device 34 November, we are limited to a maximum of 30.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna break myself.
We'll call you when the gusts drop to level 32.
So
That would be perfect. 33 knots of gust is okay for us, and we are ready, so whenever there is a window, we like to go. Roger.
outside temperature is 12 degrees. We don't need anti-ice. We can put off the brakes. It's still below. Okay, let's.
November, we have just calculated our limit. That would be 240 gusting 33.
Clear this, then we can start climbing.
Or 230 gusting 32. Sorry, say that again, please.
I'm not gonna bother now. With the VNAV, doesn't want to work.
Gust is 24033. 25035 or 23032.
Roger,
To get up to our cruising altitude.
0 degrees, 24 knots, gusting 30, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
Oh, we've got a lot of traffic around. Let's just for now do 20 nautical miles.
Runway 7, stay with me, turn left.
I can try and troubleshoot this VNAV thing, but I'm not gonna waste my time. See, we still got the ILS of previously this afternoon in here. So let's just swap it over so it doesn't display. Going up to 8,000 feet.
With 1326, tower grid, sea line up runway 28.
Go to dog line up, runway 28, take from 360.
Get a nice shot of England there.
Runway 7, taxiway Lima, cross runway 34 and contact apron 121 decimal 755. Goodbye.
Obviously, cross runway 34, apron 121, 755, Emirates A7.
Okay, let's see if we above 10,000 feet. Okay, we're above 10,000, we can get rid of the landing lights.
DB 3 for November, contact departure.
So departure 8 by 3 for November, mass demo, channel.
There we go.
Off. Still a bit bumpy, we're not going to put off the seatbelt side just quite yet, we can speed up as well. Let's do 280. Because the LNAV doesn't want to work, so we'll fly it manually. Doesn't want to cooperate, fly the plane. Here's our top of climb.
1326, wind 230 degrees, 16 knots, gusting 24, runway 28. Clear
We
for
need a bit
takeoff.
more on the climb. Let's make it 2,300. I just want to see if we can, so we can get to climb, cruise altitude. We got in now 23,000 feet. It looks alright to me.
Tower, Vistayer 449, establish on final runway 28.
Hello again, Mr. Chat 449, number 1 now, continue.
Continue Vistayer 449.
Typical European weather. Lots of clouds about.
There's 1226, stop climb at 4,000 feet. Stop climb at 4,000.
We've got some turbulence. Going into the clouds.
With 1326, contact departure.
I wonder, maybe a problem with the VNAV is not the import of the, because it's reading the altitude constraints from the flight plan that I imported from Sunbrief. Maybe there's a, I don't know if it's a Microsoft Flight Simulator compatibility issue. Maybe it's not, doesn't read it quite right, because I think it's maybe still only for prepared Flight Sim X. That's maybe causing the bug or problem that the VNAV doesn't want to do what it's supposed to. But we'll fly it manually, it's fine.
contact apron 121 decimal 755, goodbye.
To the left and
We'll see if the VNAV works on the descent into Amsterdam.
Switch 14 tower, there's Vienna, runway 28, and restart ready.
Landing up runway 28, we're ready with 14. Roger.
I wonder if Navigraph is going to open and ask for a code again, and I'm going to cock in my pants.
Switch to 14, then 230 degrees, 14 knots, gusting 21, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Runway 28,
Don't ask for a code, please. Thank you. That one.
Switch 14,
Previous flight plan. I'm going to search Amsterdam. We want approaches. We want 18 right. Localizer 18 right. Thank you. So we can see what's going on here. 110.1. And course is 182, and we know the minima is 200, and we intercepted 2000. That's all I need for now. Thank you. You can go away. Let's see how we're going, yeah?
On express HVAC, you can take runway 16 to the left if you like.
Okay, 27, runway 16.
Okay, let's just see where top of descent is. We can't be too far away. There's our top of descent. All looks good. We'll stay at 230. And suppose we must go standard. Amsterdam is also QNH of 1014. Now what I want to try, that we are on our cruise level, I want to try and gauge VNAV. You see there, it works now. I don't know what, maybe I mustn't load the flight plans from there, but now at least we've got VNAV that will take over. Do a vertical deviation. And I also had this bug actually way back with the Pmdg planes. In flight sim X and prepared. Why it doesn't engage? Maybe it's maybe arm it on the ground. That also didn't want to work this afternoon, so oh well, whatever. We'll fly with the seat of our pants. Got traffic around.
Good afternoon, Qatari 3, Mike Lima on the ILS runway 28.
But she looks very nice. And she flies very nice. Bit cloudy over London.
Runway 28 is fine, vacate to the left after landing Qatari 3, Mike Lima. Confirm clear to land.
We'll just continue for time, I'll call you back.
Continue approach Qatari 3, Mike Lima.
Got about 40 nautical miles to go. To top of descent. So we can enjoy some views outside. Hey, these views of Microsoft. Hey, above us is another plane. The side's a bit clear, the side's a lot of clouds.
26 knots, gusting up to 31, runway 28, clear to land.
Runway 28, clear to land, Qatar 3, Mike.
Papa Kilo, opposite traffic, a single engine between 822 and threshold runway 28 up on route whiskey.
Now we're in the cruise.
Opposite traffic, a Piper, now whiskey 1 inbound route whiskey.
Over the channel we go.
Take 39 Bravo for information here for traffic at your 11 o'clock position, 7 miles, crossing left right at the far end at 3,500. Hotel Papa Kilo, after Whiskey 2 via overhead to Echo 2 up on route Echo.
After Whiskey 2 via overhead, outbound on route Echo, Hotel Papa Kilo.
There's a boat down there. Or two.
Report ready.
I still like this view, this outside view, that the plane is hanging here at the bottom of the screen. Really. Microsoft explained to me why. Here's another, looks like a cargo container or a boat or something down there. Yeah, some kind of boat. It's on its way over the channel. Okay, let's see how we're doing on top of descent. Okay, it's coming up, so let me set our altitude. We're on VNAV, so it's supposed to hold the constraints as we go down. I'm going to say 2000, that's our platform altitude for the ILS. So we can start setting up for that now. Okay, 2000 set. Let's get the ILS frequencies in, 110.10. And 10.10 once.
Rudder Swiss 47 Golf Papa, wind 070 degrees.
And our inbound course is 182. Two. Say twice.
Hotel Delta, the VFR traffic is now on your
close to top of descent.
1 mile in a right-hand orbit in the region of Whiskey 2.
Let's go do some things on the FMC. Execute something, I don't know. There you see. But this is, I think it's the flight plan. Because now it doesn't moan about nothing. Weird, but in any case. Okay, let's put fixes in. 18. right, runway 18 right. Let's see if it takes it. Not in database. Okay, let's do it this way then. Echo tell Alpha Mike. It'll also give us an indication. By 1. 10.
Delta mentioned VFR traffic is now on your
Let's
left
put
hand.
04
Delta still looking
in.
out, not inside.
Then we can go, we're gonna go flaps 50 plus 5 is 137, so it's 50 slash
Auto Echo Delta
157, and that's all set. Descent, forecast. I'm not gonna put the winds in because otherwise, and transition altitude that we can do. It's 3000 feet. Let me just clear it to the right. Flight level 30 or 030, I suppose. Okay, QNH we know is 1014. Okay, track, I'll be with you now. Clear that. Let's give it, why does it need drag? It's not, we're not that fast, but if you want drag, I'll give you drag. Okay, let me just lower the yoke so it's not in our way. Okay, now we don't need it anymore.
Currently 7 miles west of Whiskey inbound.
Auto Echo Delta looking out.
How to brake? Yeah, my throttles was reverse thrust. Didn't work that well. I don't know how to set it up. You have to press a key. It's simple. Of course, it doesn't go into my detent on my throttles. Then I go to idle and then pull it back. But we'll see how it goes. I've got a button assigned for reverse thrust. Then you have to press and hold it in and push the throttles forward. Not backwards, forwards, forward, reversed. I don't know. You don't have shit like that and explain, but it's not the plane's fault, so. And I'm gonna put weather also on here, so we have it. We're gonna put terrain on because it's heavy on the frames. Let's just increase our co-pilot so he can have a bit of situational awareness of what is going on. Okay, all is looking good for now.
Delta opposite Cessna is now overhead Whiskey at 3,400 feet.
Auto Echo Delta. And looking out on the side.
And Delta Delta Alpha opposite single engine is about 12 o'clock, 3 miles, indicating 3,500 feet.
That's it, that's it, that's it. 182 is set. We still got 3.4 tons of fuel. Okay, let's execute that. Then it knows. You can put the winds in. I'm going to put it in, otherwise I have to go to the PDF and cut out the video. I don't have 2 monitors, so I'm just going to leave it. It's not going to make that big of a difference.
Delta Delta, thank you.
We still got 65 nautical miles to run.
Correction 394 Golf, contact apron 121, decimal 855.
That's 121.855 for fraction 394 Golf.
Zoom a bit in. We're on the VNAV profile. Shows us we're on the profile. So it's looking good. We need to be 10,000 or above, or 7,000 or above. And that's a goal.
kilo cross runway 28, contact apron 121.7.
We're coming down nicely. Speed is there.
Cross runway 28 and
Yeah.
onto apron 121.755, correction.
Let's just ascend into Schiphol. Yeah, the textures is amazing. Eh? Look at the wing. Yeah.
Tunnel 63 Tower Great Sea, wind 260 degrees 3 knots, runway 14 clear to land.
Clear to land 14, switch on 50.
Hotel Whiskey Whiskey, unidentified VFR traffic at your 11 o'clock, 2 miles, indicating 3,600 feet westbound. Hotel Delta Alpha, after Whiskey 2, via threshold runway 28 to Echo 2, Alpha and Route Echo.
After Whiskey 2, threshold 28, Echo 2, Alpha and Route Echo, Hotel Delta Alpha.
Alright, we're coming down nicely. Hey, these outside views. How did it now decide it wants to look like that? I ask you.
Resemblance 63, you may vacate at the end of the runway for short attachment.
Thank you, 63.
Today 5 kilo Victor Tower at the middag, line up runway 28, report ready.
Line up and right.
Weather doesn't look too bad. Approaching the coast,
Today 5
the Netherlands.
Roger, wind 200 degrees 3 knots, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
On right, clear takeoff, so take 5 kilo Victor.
Here you can see the coast appearing. Some weather about there. Hopefully it's not too bad.
Tower,
339 Whiskey Tower, hello, wind 240 degrees 6 knots, runway 14 clear to land, you may vacate at the end of the runway for shorter taxi.
Clear to land 14 and vacate.
Alrighty, let's see what's cooking here. We're down to 10,000 feet and descending. Let's get the landing lights on. Turn offs. Let me get continuous. These things. Let's ding the cabin.
So say 5 kilo Victor, contact departure, sure now.
Departure count was 85 kilo Victor.
Alright. Basically inbound. A little U-turn onto the ILS. We're gonna have a long taxi because it's the polar one. So, yeah. Drag required. I don't think so, it's not necessary.
United Fire 3, you have an estimate when you're ready?
We are ready, United Fire 3.
Perfect, United Fire 3, wind 190 degrees 6 knots, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Look at the windmills. They don't have a power problem like us, that's for sure. Let me zoom in a bit.
389 Whiskey, contact apron 121.855.
Will be like this so we can see what's going on. You see there's the fixes I put in. Supposed to take the runway. If you put 18 right and it knows what airport you're going to, it's supposed to know 18 right and put the fix rings around 18 right so it will be a bit more out like this. Now it's just got rings, but it's fine. At least we've got an idea. That's 10 nautical miles, that's 5 nautical miles. Coming down 7,600. We're still on VNAV profile.
Degrees 4 knots, runway 28 cleared to land after landing with Kate into Juliet.
Transition altitude 3,000 feet. Weather radar is still in op, but that's a Microsoft Flight Simulator issue. It's not open yet for third-party developers. They say in Sim Update 10 they're going to open it up, then we'll maybe get a weather radar. But yeah, no. The problem with this bird is you're going to want to fly it a lot, and that's going to cause issues. We can't fly the whole time. We have to do other things as well. Alright, let's take another peek outside.
Hold short of runway 28, landing traffic.
Here's the coast. See if we can rescue this outside view.
Approaching Sierra 3,500 feet.
Heli Yankee Delta, roger. Heli Yankee Delta, wind 160 degrees, 2 knots, faster clear to land, report on ground.
Clear to land, faster report on ground.
There we're going over the coast. We're making the U-turn to come into land.
Cessna for Uniform Tower, grid 6, taxi your departure in around 5 minutes due to opposite inbound traffic.
Airport's down there.
J7 Tower, hello, wind 240 degrees, 6 knots, runway 14 clear to land.
Alright, I'm gonna set. We're on the U that we approach U that we're gonna that I set up. We're gonna set our altimeter 1014. And make it active.
Cessna for Uniform, line up and wait to runway 34.
Lining up and wait on the 34.
We're on the profile. We're very fast. Maybe I must speed intervene. Start slowing down.
Hotel Yankee X-ray after VT2 via threshold runway 28 to Echo 2 Alpha Andrew Echo.
After Whiskey 2, via threshold 28.
And see some speed brake as well. We want to be trying to get down to like 170
J7, contact apron 121.
knots. ILS is identified. I'm going to do manual braking. Okay, speed's coming down. ILS is coming in, so let's arm.
For uniform, for information, there will be a rescue helicopter on the right hand side, low level.
Approach.
260 degrees, 6 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Gonna put flaps in.
Copy, runway 34 cleared for takeoff, Cessna for uniform.
Approach speed is 137. Gonna see if I can lose some altitude. Get on the altitude. Glide path is coming in. Runways in front of us. Just need to get the speed down. I'm gonna put gear down. Okay, now we can go approach speed. 157. Here's the runway. Put flaps out.
Hotel Yankee X-ray, making now a right turn please. I have departure out of runway 34.
Okay. On profile. Okay, let's get ready for the landing. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully I don't bugger it up. Okay, we're on the glide path. Flap City, must approach altitude 2000 feet.
Swiss 2796, town grid, are you ready for departure?
EHAM, Swiss 2796.
Roger, Swiss 2796, line up runway 34.
Line up runway
Let's get the runway heading in here.
2796.
Here we go. Alright, now here's the runway. Approaching.
Swiss 94 uniform, contact departure, are they?
We've got crosswind, so I'll have to do aileron into wind when we land.
Good day, Emirates 878, cleared to cross runway 28 Juliet, then 21.
Stable on the approach.
Swiss 2796, winds 220 degrees 6 knots, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34, Swiss 2796.
All looks well.
Hello, line up and wait, runway 28.
Like the windmills in the air there. Very nice. Over a golf course here. Here's the runway. Got a crosswind, but we're coming in.
Are you ready for departure?
So let's get inside, get ready for the landing. I'm gonna leave the autopilot in for a little while, so we can fight the crosswind for us. We don't have to do it.
Rega 2, report fine Lewis set.
I suppose I forgot to set our minima. Just 200.
Lufthansa 8, Romeo Tango, wind 220 degrees 5 now.
Now you can see the winds blowing us really. Ooh, wait. I have to disconnect now and take over. Okay, let me see if I can fly out. Out. It's just put the nose into the wind.
Tango expect departure in around 5 to 6 minutes due to opposite inbound traffic.
Put the wind in. Let's strum a bit.
Yeah, we are ready.
Keep the wind. Yeah, we'll have to rudder a lot. Coming down. Flare, close. Gonna be a bit of a long landing, it looks like. Ooh, with this crosswind.
Swiss 2796, contact
Hey.
departure.
Gonna be hard, people. But we're down. Hard landing. Yet Skipper, you must know what you're doing. But we're not dead, so any landing you can walk away is a good landing.
Lufthansa 8, Romeo Tango, contact departure. Cheers.
Okay, now we've got quite a taxi to do. Let's get these things off. Off. We can keep taxi light on. We can start the APU. Okay, APU starting.
Visit today 27 Tower, hello, line up runway 28, report ready.
Turn that off. Let's keep her on the center line. We can clean up. They're gonna kill me because I landed 935 feet a minute. But yeah, if you're not used to it yet, at least we not dead, so it's alright. Oh, now somebody spawned his KLM here in front of me. Get out of the way, bro. We wanna pass.
Hotel 2 is approved, wind 200 degrees 4, gusting 8 knots, runway 14, clear to land.
See, now that's the AI Microsoft. Does what it wants.
Hotel 2 is approved, the Baltic Sam Papa Yankee.
Okay, we can go stand by on the the transponder. You know, we can just concentrate on taxiing her in.
So set Tango for information, you will be number 2 out of runway 3 for number 1, will be a Boeing 777 about to show up opposite.
We've got quite a taxi to do. I'll see if we can speed it up. I think he also had a hard landing, but maybe he's that wheels of that Boeing burst. So maybe I still got my tires intact. Let's taxi in. Yeah, we can maybe retract the spoilers.
Visit today 27, contact departure, bye bye.
Departure, bye-bye, Sergeant 87.
You can get the weather radars off. That's the rain, we don't want. I'm gonna see how quick we can taxi in.
5 knots, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28, cleared for takeoff, 616.
Oh, good, see, with 1 FICO heavy, processing, Echo 9 holding point 34 ready for departure.
This on for Echo Tower 30, roger, line up runway 34.
Line up and wait runway 34, this 1 for Echo.
Yeah, it's going to be nice if Flight Tampa release Amsterdam for Microsoft Flight Simulator, because it's not that great airport. You've got some add-ons by Amsterdam in here that makes it a bit better. Like the radar here in front, we've got a radar but it's got load shedding. It's not turning. But it's better than nothing, I suppose. Now we're gonna go downhill, it looks like. Yebo. We're gonna cross this bridge. Hopefully we don't rattle too much.
7, wind 180 degrees, 5 knots, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Lots of planes taking off there.
Today Tango behind company, Boeing 777, line up runway 34 and wait behind.
The company 777, line up and wait runway 34 behind. Wait.
Yeah, I suppose if you fly here from Schiphol, you must know you're flying with all the crosswind they have here. That's basically every day. And every day you've got wind you're battling.
Swiss 14 Echo, wind 250 degrees, 5 knots, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Oh well, at least we
Runway 34, cleared for
didn't break the plane completely. We got down, that's the important thing.
Silver Cloud 187, contact departure. Cheers.
Departure to 187.
Tower Baltic 10 Papa Yankee, Baltic Charge to a standstill.
Baltic 10 Papa Yankee Tower, taxiway Kilo, cross runway 28, connect apron 121.755, bye.
You could have at least put some lines here. Yeah. Yeah, flight tempo will fix it for us. Hopefully soon. Clear. No traffic. Concentrate where we're taxiing.
Contact departure, engine attack.
Contact departure, that's the good first, with 1 breaker.
Give a little break. Oh well, at least I got to London and back
Swiss 8 Tango, wind 290 degrees,
in one
4
piece.
knots, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Second flight in the Pmdg Boeing 737-700. So yeah, over time I suppose it will go better.
Swiss 8 Tango, massive geduld and contact departure. Schönen Tag.
See, let me get up back on the taxi.
Portal 931 Charlie, Tower, hello, line up runway 28, 34 ready.
Up and wait to wait, and we'll go airport Portugal 931 Charlie.
But at least AIG, I must say, traffic is there. It's not 100% working right, but at least at the airport where you land, like here by Schiphol, like you can see, Atlas Air, all the KLM, 777, 747, one disappear and a cargo appears.
Wait for takeoff, Portugal 931 Charlie.
Portal 931 Charlie, contact departure, bye bye.
Changing departure report for 91 Charlie. Have a nice weekend.
You too, thanks.
Okay, we're gonna go up here to the 737 parking Charlies and Deltas. Apron.
From 40 Papa Lima, Tower, grüezi, line up runway 28.
Line up, wait, runway 28, November 4.
November Papa Lima, wind 200 degrees, 3 knots, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28, Papa Lima.
But yeah, I know. At least we've got a Boeing. The 800, 600, 900. And apparently the Maxes is also coming. I can't wait for the Max. That's going to be awesome. But now KLM doesn't fly the Max.
November 46 Papa Lima, contact departure.
And they're going to replace all the 737s with A320s.
Okay.
A321s in the near future. So these one Boeings is going to disappear over time. I think the first delivery is end of next year. The first A320, A321 Neos. Sad. We would like to see KLM in a Max.
Next 70 Lima, contact apron 121, decimal 855.
Okay, 11855, next Celsius, runway.
Oh, let me just do this. I don't want to bump into buildings and then there's some crash.
Good day, we are checking the wind on the 8. It's a bit difficult to say. What is the general view you have on the wind?
Hey, KLM transport itself to Doha and EHAM appeared.
Okay, we exam
Yeah, that's not a problem with the AI still. Buggy. It's not AIG's fault, it's Microsoft Flight Simulator's fault. But yeah, it's better than nothing. You can see they pop in and out. Look there, dunk, dunk. Now we've got a 789 of KLM. And we've got a Sun Express. Hopefully it's gonna cross before he hits us. Looks like we're gonna make it. Okay, now we're gonna start looking for parking, yeah? Hopefully we're gonna find one somewhere. Because it looks quite busy. Like you can see, now there's a lot of Transavia. Let's just see. Let them go so long. I think we must go park there in the corner. Let me slow down. Then we can start turning. Let's go park there inside there. Otherwise, we're gonna taxi forever. This is Schiphol.
Yeah, please about split and by the east contact to below information from Q&A from the 11 will be on way to direct from 011 for the 22301.
We can park next to this, looks like a 777.
Hello, Jersey 496 Valley, for the budget Sierra 524. Hello, Jersey 496 Bravo, further on 64 Sierra 5. Well, this was Sierra 4, Sierra 5, connector for Jersey 496 Bravo. 4 that's Bravo, line up away, runway 24, Sierra 5.
Traffic with runway 2, full Sierra 5, here is 496 down.
En we've got a marshaller.
Jersey 496 Bravo, runway 24, Sierra 5.
Alright.
Wind 19014, gust 21.
Sorry for the taxi lights in your face, bro. Okay, let's hit the parking brake. And IP is available. Switch over to the buses. Oh, what? Hey. Ja. Een kilo marshaller. Okay. Alright, fuel off. Let me get the strobes off. Alrighty, everything is off there. Menu, use actions, ground services, set the jocks, doors, open the front door. Okay, next page. We can open cargo. And there you can request the cargo, then it can come on its own time and gonna deboard. It's got its own custom boarding things. If you can do that on your own time if you want to. Otherwise the video is gonna take too long. I don't think you guys want to see this. How we deboard and what we can do just for hopefully that'll work. We can at least connect the jetway. Okay, that works. Not too buggy. I don't know where it's going to connect at the back or what. Yeah, the door is in front. Okay, yeah, I'm a bit forward now, so maybe it's not going to find it. Maybe we're going to do the back door. Yeah. We're going to deep board by the back door. Yeah, you see we now went a bit too far. But yeah, no, I think it's a nice plane. Texturing is very good. At least we're getting some quality planes now. Not like I can land them properly, but at least we can fly them. And that's what it's about, for having fun. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. And we'll tend to do more, and then the landings will be hopefully better. But yeah, Schiphol is Schiphol. That's just how it goes. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.